All right. Hello. Welcome back to another episode of Sudoku with Tsvetii. I'm your host, as always, Tsvetii. Turns out Sudoku with Tsvetii goes a little bit better when you press the record button. I just had a fantastic episode with a bunch of beautiful insights of life and everything involved in it. And I just decided not to hit the record button. And that is okay. Normally I would be very upset about it, but today I'm laughing because it is not that serious. And all I lost in that was the only thing I lost was losing this opportunity to talk to you again about how beautiful this game of Sudoku is as we make our way around the puzzle, just going 1 through 9, just trying to see if we can go ahead and scope out any of our potential solutions here. We do know that 4 will be there. We know 4 could be up there, here, or here, but we will come back to that later when we have a little bit more information in our back pocket. We do know 5 will be up there. We do know that 5 will be there or there. 5 will be here in the middle, which means 5 will be there. And from that, we can move on to our 6s, to which we know that 6 will be over there. We know 6 will be up there. 6 will be over there. And ta-da, that'll be all of our 6s. We kind of move down. We know 7 will have to be over there. So we know 7 will be over there, over yonder, rather. We do know 7 will have to be up here or here. We will move to our 8s very quickly with post haste, as Agatha has jumped up in my lap again, as she has been asking very politely for a snack, even though she had just received one earlier. And that's my beautiful baby girl right there. You know, sometimes when I have a lot of work going on, and I come home and I'm very disgruntled from work. Sometimes work can be very stressful in its own right. It's never really the worst thing in the world going on, and it is certainly a manageable and it is not the worst. It is not the worst job in the world by a large margin, as Agatha has just said she wanted to be in my arms again, and guess what? The little princess gets what she deserves. We do know that 5 cannot be over there, so we do know 5 will be up top, which helps us eliminate a few potential options here, which is very nice to know. Very nice to know. We do know that this will be 4, 9. We know 5 and 9 will be there. And 4, 5, 9 will be over there. I love you, Agatha. We do see we are only missing 2 over here. Not only missing 2, but you get the point. We're missing 2 numbers, and one of them just happened to be 2. We do see that we are missing an 8, which is a little bit unfortunate. But we can take that and run with it to the bank. Okay, but we are still looking good. We are still looking good. We know 7 has to be one of these numbers up here. We are missing 2, which is unfortunate because we do not have many of them. We know 3 will have to be there. 3's over here, and then 3 is one of these 3, which is okay in my book. We do know that we don't really have much going on for our 4s, but as we go on to our 5s, we know 5 will have to be in the middle over here. We know 5 is over here, and 5 is in the middle up there. We have all of our 6s, so let's move on to our 7s again. We know 7 has to be here. 7 has to be one of these 2. 7 has to be one of these 2. And that is just fine and dandy with me. That is just fine and dandy. We do know 8 will have to be in the middle over here, which isn't the worst thing in the world, naturally. We could look for our 9. We know 9 has to be one of these 2. Yes, Agatha. Oh, that's my good girl. Oh, Agatha just loves sitting on my desk so that she can try to knock stuff off. She's such a playful little kitty. That's a beautiful baby girl right there. And then we are missing an 8, which seems to be one of our big numbers missing along with our 2s. We do see we're missing 3 down here. So again, we are just, oops. We are just missing 9 down here. We're missing 2 as well. And then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So again, some pressure points, some growing pains we have to get through today. But I know we can handle it. We know 7 will have to be up there. Agatha's trying to knock my earbuds off my desk, which is very cute. We are missing 5 and 9. But we could say technically that could be an 8. Just because it actually cannot be 8. 8 cannot be here. Oops. Sorry for that. Just banged my microphone. That could be a 2 though, correct? No, it cannot, because 2 will have to be here in the middle. So it can't be 2, and it can't be 8, and it can't be 4. It'll have to be 5 or 9. And we do have 5 or 9 over here as well, which means 8 will have to be one of those 2, and means that 2 will also have to be over here, which is very nice to know. Because we now know that 5 and 9 are both linked here up here, so we do know that they cannot coexist together. We know 2 and 3 will be over there. And it all makes sense very shortly. Yes, Agatha? Because this one right here could be 5 or 8, but it can't be a 4. Actually, it cannot be a 4. Can't be a 4. It can't be a 2, because 2 will have to be over here. It could be a 9, though, which is a little bit interesting. Interesting to observe here. Actually, 8 has to be one of these 2. So that is 5 or 9 as well. Which is locked 5 and 9 here, which means this will just be as is. Which is kind of what we knew. But certainly is memorable. That is a load of barnacles up there. We will worry about that when the time comes. We do see again. We know 2 will have to be one of those 3, but they're in such a disadvantageous position. We know 3 has to be over here. We know 3 is one of these, 3 will be one of these. We are missing only 3 over here, so we could try to go through these real quick, like 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 2, 3, and 9. Which again, has kind of led us back in the circle to where we were once before. But again, every little bit of information helps and allows us to learn a little bit. Okay. We are looking good. Thank you. Thank you, computer. I did my hair today. We know 4 has to be over there. We know 4 could technically be here, or here, or here. We do see 5 is in the middle over here. We know 5 is in the middle. We know 5 is there. Again, it feels like we are just missing something. And that one thing will launch and catapult us to success. Oh, there it is. 7 has to be there. 7 will have to be up there. Which means this will be 2 or 9. But it can't be a 9 because we've already found out that this has to be a 5 or a 9. As well as this. So this will be our 2. That'll be our 8. Which means we are just missing an 8. And 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We are missing an 8 and 9, but we have 9 over there on the right. We'll make that a 9. 2 will be right there. 3 will have to emerge. We are missing 2, 7, 8 now, which means that'll be a 7. That'll be an 8. That'll be our 2, 4, and ooh, did I mean to do that? Because this could technically still be an 8. No, it cannot. Whoa, that has to be our 4 then. Silly Billy. We were thinking, but we were overthinking. We are missing 3, 8, 9. That'll be our 2. 3 will be up there. 4 will have to be over there, along with there, there, 8. 9 will have to be there. We know that'll be 5, 2. Okay, we are back. That was a little bit on the annoying side, but from there we have missed it up one more time. Then we will finish off. Not too shabby, not too shabby. Take care, stay safe. Catch you again next time. Goodbye.